Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. I'm Panda Phil, and welcome to Toon Talk Live, where we talk about all things Toony and Toontastic. Thank you so much for giving your time to be part of this. Shall we do some buildings as we do the Q&A?
Good.
Amazing. Should we do
Among other things.
Yeah, should we do Lullaby Lane? Actually, have I got any have I actually got gags? That's a really important question. Yeah, I've got gags. Okay, we're all good. Have you got gags?
Wonderful. Yes.
Amazing. Let's go find a building, and then whilst we deal with the pressures of the building, I'm just going to add extra pressure by asking you some lovely questions.
I look forward to it. Bring it on.
Amazing. Oh, there we go. That was nice and simple. Oh, five story. That is the one. That is the one right there. Wait, where's? Have I lost you again? No, you're there. There you are. Oh.
Load into the game. My game non-respond.
I am just staring right at you. You're just like sort of just running in the tunnel.
Oh.
It's wonderful.
Because my game's frozen, so just waiting for that.
Oh no. It's okay. We'll get there eventually. I mean, whilst we watch you, like, sort of just running on the spot, do you want to share, like, who are you?
Might as well. Never a better opportunity.
Exactly.
So for those who don't know me, I am AsrieltheYoshi in Twitch, but you can just call me Yoshi. That is my toon name. You can find me on TTR as Yoshi, or you can find me on Clash as Glitchtrap. Yes, all my toons carry video game character names.
I guess that's...
I am...
Sorry, yeah, go for it. I got excited about your names.
I am indeed a TTR partner. As of last week, 5 years now. And I am most known for creative bosses, random gimmicks, my custom music pack, and character impressions. What character impressions? Well, for starters, there's always Waluigi. I'm also known to do a good Mario impression. And as some people found out, my impression of Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz.
So good. Oh my god, I can never get over it. The Doofenshmirtz is the one I was like, I've heard that one before. And I was like, yes, we're gonna get it. And then you just throw out all these other ones. I'm like, how have you managed to make those voices? It's incredible.
It happens when you've done acting as a kid and you try and your thought process goes to matching how you'd hear the others say it.
It's absolutely incredible. And also, like, congratulations for 5 years of being a partner. I think I must be... I don't know where I'm at. I think I might be hitting 4 years. I think 4 years. So you must... You've been here for a while. Like, have you
Since
seen...
2020.
It's only 20... Yeah, so I must have... Maybe it is 5 years for me this year. I should double check. If it is, I think that starts, like, next month. I should really double check that. But like, for you being like sort of the older one in the partner program, like, do you feel like you've seen a lot of change over that time?
Definitely, can confirm. Okay, the game is still not responding, so I am going to reload. Well, the game is over.
That's it, everyone. That's it. So, we've asked who you are. You've given us a wonderful details of it, and about like, and also like, we've been a partner for 5 years. Like, how did you end up becoming a partner, and why did you decide to become one?
Honestly, I think becoming a partner goes back to like when I started streaming, because I started doing this fully in late 2019, starting college, and it was really just a side hustle thing to make friends, and also because I got inspired by a bunch of friends who are no longer on the platform because of real life, but some of them are. And eventually that just turned into a fun little thing that I would do every here and there for a game that I loved. And then in 2020, the partner program was announced, and I thought, wow, this looks cool. I want to try this. And so, tried once. Didn't work out the first time. Changed my approach. Came back a second time. Here I am.
That's amazing. I think like it's I think similar to me with like the friendship side of things. Like it's Toontown like has a special place in my heart with like from my childhood and everything. But like I've always found like coming into Toontown like today, last year, year before that, and so on. It's always been wonderful because the community is just so lovely and like so friendly. So you like really feel like you get to know people so much through Toontown. I don't know if you feel the same way or not.
Oh, definitely.
It's incredible. I'm gonna do a lore on this one. And we were just talking about the Partner Palooza that happened last week. For those that do not know, the Partner Palooza is an event, a week-long event where the different partners, whether they are content creators such as as well as community groups. No, missed.
So I missed.
That just completely but like it's so it's Partner Palooza where like we do events where it could be content creators as well as community groups, and we do all sorts. So I did like a Wheel of Silliness event. Yoshi did some wonderful like challenges, like boss challenges, which were incredible, and some of the community groups did ones that are geared towards what their community is all about. Now that it's been and gone, like how would you feel? Like, what are some of your reflections from it?
The biggest thought was every time I finished an event, my mind just went to 3 words: what a rush. But looking back, all things considered, I'd say this year was probably the most successful that I've seen of partner events go. Not just my events, but like your events. I participated in a bunch of events with Wisconsin's Finest, who I am going to call them out. Dima here is an admin for that group.
Legends.
And then there was, of course, our tandem event, Building Blitz, which was probably one of the best events that I've participated in.
It was so fun. The pressure of like, have we actually reached 500 floors? Like, have we done it as a community? Was crazy, and just to realize we did it, it was amazing. What a rush!
Yep, and definitely we're gonna need a sequel next year.
Yes, it's gonna happen. But the question is like, how many floors? How many floors are we gonna try and achieve?
To be decided.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe. I mean, we'll say, 1,000, but that's just not good. I don't know if we're managing to pull that off.
No.
But like, I think, if you don't mind me joining in with your sort of reflections, I think it felt like the most successful one that we've done before, because I think all of the ones I saw, it like did incredible like turnout. There was a lot of love and appreciation for them. It was just really exciting, and there was a real range of different events going on, which, I thought it was fantastic. And I came out of that week being like, what just happened? And the fact that only happened, it wasn't last week, wasn't it? I'm not making that up.
It was. It was last week, yes.
It feels like it shouldn't have been last week. Like, it was, just crazy how all that happened. Like, I know you mentioned about how much you enjoyed the Building Blitz, but what would you say, aside from that, what has been like your most, like, the favorite moment in all of it?
Gonna think about it while our sound is raw. Probably favorite moment. Both. I have 2. Favorite moment outside of my events was probably a bunch of the events that I did with Wisconsin's Finest. Favorite moment in event was struggling through one of the CFOs and getting a gag up all as the reward for it.
No, it's not the one you want, really, is it? All of them. I think have I got gag up balls? I'm gonna double check now. Oh no, well gag up trap, gag up chop, but it's not what I really want.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, I think I was gutted because I couldn't go to many of the events because being in the UK, it makes it a little bit challenging. But I enjoyed going to, like just sort of not really in like joining in with it, but your event in the CFO, like I didn't have enough cog bucks for it, but I was like, hey, I'm just gonna see what's going on and see what happens. And there was like such a massive rush of people coming in, and even when you like a whole load of you managed to get in, there was still more coming, which is really like it was so cool to see that, like how many people were really excited for it and were asking about it. I know that like building challenges and boss challenges are just your sort of your jam when it comes to these like partner events. What is it about those challenges that make you think, oh, I want to keep coming back to them?
Honestly, with the challenges themselves, hosting them and coming up with them, it actually gives me a more creative outlet to make a challenge for myself, create a little spin on something that's already there, and essentially bring the community together towards a common goal. Participating in them, well, where's the fun in just doing it one way, doing it the same way over and over again?
Absolutely. I think it's so true. I think that's like sort of my way of looking at the events that I do. It's about how can I be really creative with what's already existing, and like that twist in it. So that's like the Wheel of Silliness. When I first did it, I wasn't sure how well it was going to go, and because like it's just doing really odd stuff. But it works out so well, and the same with like your challenges are remarkable. Like they're so well designed, they're so interesting, and like I'm like I need to just get into some of these challenges more often because I don't know if I'd be able to manage them. But I want to test it out. I want to test it out and see whether I do have the skills of Toontown and prove that I am relatively okay at it.
One of these days, when you max one of your suits, you and me, we can come up with a creative gimmick battle.
Hey, I mean, I've got one suit max. My Sailbot suit is max. So that the VP is an option, and I know that your Daredevil VP is so amazing, yet freaks me out. Just the thought of it, I'm like, oh gosh. For those who don't know what the Daredevil VP is, would you mind explaining what it is?
Sure. So the Daredevil VP is usually an event that I do usually in the summer, and really Chompy.
Wait, what just happened?
Chompy just summoned a building on the one we just saved.
Oh, we're going back.
I'm restock real quick.
That's oh, good point. Yeah. Let me restock as well. Sorry, carry on.
Anyways, so Daredevil VP was something I came up with as a birthday challenge. Then it just stewed away. Brought it back last year to massive success. So the Daredevil VP is a specialized VP marathon where you go in with 2 gag tracks. They can be anything of your choice. Half of your HP. No tune-up. So no doodles, no unite, no tune-up outright. And what you just face the cogs, and once you get to the VP round, you have to stun from the front. So it makes it it's an extremely difficult run, but the payoff is extremely worth it, and it gives you the ultimate bragging rights.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what it's all about, right? Getting those bragging rights. One of the things that got mentioned by my community, which was like I was gonna do it, I never got around to doing it, and maybe it's something you want to jump in on, is a no-feed CEO.
Yes.
Which looks like such a great idea, but also potentially the worst idea, like the most chaotic idea. Not the worst idea, the most chaotic idea. And I'd be so up for trying that out.
Funny thing is, I actually did that once.
No way.
With former Toontown Rewritten partner and still streamer and still close friend of mine, Crazy Domino Purple Wolf.
Incredible.
We did it, but we also made the cog round squirtless.
Ouch.
And then you had to feed all the cogs once, so that by the end of the feeding round, all of them would be angry.
No, that's crazy. That's absolutely nuts. So you basically sort of doing like a little feed CEO just to anger them all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, you're brave. You are absolutely brave. And that's, I mean,
I am many things.
Yeah, brave is definitely one of those ones, and I think, yeah, I think it's been amazing, the Partner Palooza, and I think it almost is a bit of a reflection on how the Toontown Rewritten Partner program is looking in terms of, like, we've seen a lot of, I think, like some big updates for us, like the badges, which I'm currently not wearing mine. But the badges that we have for partners in Toontown, I think, is great. I know there's more conversation happening behind the scenes, which we can't share right now, unfortunately. You'll know about it when it happens, for those watching.
And confirm.
Yeah. But, like, aside from what we do know that is happening, like, how would you want to see the partner program improved?
Really the only thing that I've said for who knows how long, opening the applications and getting more content creators. And this is both like YouTubers, Twitch streamers, and content pack creators. Just getting that flow of creativity that we can all bounce off each other.
I completely agree with that, because I did a video about it a couple of, was it last month or something, about it, and like I completely agree. I think the strength of the program is very much in the community groups, which is fantastic. I think the range of community groups we have is really good, but we're just losing out on the content creators. I know there's some really interesting content creators out there at the moment, which I've been sort of watching, paying a little bit of attention to, because I'm like, oh, if they did open up the program for content creators, that those are the ones that are going to want to go straight to, like, oh, you've got to apply.
Yep. Especially with like content pack creators, because we've got, like, I know there's Ugly Corny, aka Zach, contentpacks.net on our roster, and that showcases a bunch of other smaller content pack creators.
Yeah.
I mean, I make a custom pack that you've used for the event. So being able to bounce ideas off of those people would be really fun.
It really would, and I think it'd be great, because then there'd be some more opportunities. I think even with the Partner Palooza and the partner events, where I think some really interesting stuff could happen, some really creative ideas come through that from, like, having a lot more people involved in it. So yeah, I completely agree with that, because yeah, I think one of the things that's been mentioned is actually, yeah, that those that are YouTubers with, like, doing Toontown Rewritten, we don't really have, I'm pretty certain we don't have them, because although I'm, like, starting to work on that myself with having YouTube content on Toontown Rewritten, I'm technically, like, if it wasn't for Twitch, I wouldn't be able to be a Toontown Rewritten partner based on how it was before, because it would be 150 subscribers, and I'm not that yet. But we are missing out on those YouTubers, I think.
Yep. The only one who I know of who was in the program but unfortunately left was Librarian Larry.
Yes, that's true. And their content was incredible. I think they're part of it whilst I was there for a fair bit of time, and then yeah, I checked it out, and it was really, really good stuff. But yeah, we just need TTR. Just open up the applications. We want to see it. We all want to see it, and celebrate all the wonderful people in the community that make some really exciting content, whether that's, as I said, Twitch, YouTube, or content packs as well. So who knows? Maybe we'll see that.
I can say that I have heard some rumblings from a little birdie, but I cannot say otherwise.
There we go. I mean, another thing that I'd love to see, and it's like, it's in terms of importance, it's not important at all. I would love to just see like a I just want a bow tie. I want a partner bow tie. That's what I
Yes.
want.
like something that we could just have that all partners would wear for like events other than the badge.
Exactly. You know, I think like how we've got the different icons. Like the icon has like the different tunes. Just have them on each side of the bow tie. It'd be great. It'd be amazing. Like I said, it's not important, but it'd be a cool little thing to have.
That it would.
It really, really would. So my next thing, so we've talked about like what we hope to see from the partner program, but there are things we already know that is happening in Toontown Rewritten, and that's Clear Coast, which has a lot of excitement. Did you go to Toonfest for any chance?
No, I didn't.
Oh, so you didn't.
No vacation days.
So you did. So you weren't able to have that sneaky peek of gameplay of like exploring it, which I was slightly jealous about. I'm not gonna lie. So from what we saw of the trailer, and I guess maybe some of the stuff that you saw in like the content other people have made of Clear Coasts, what are your thoughts? Like, what's getting you? Are you excited for it? Like, are there things that you're hoping to see from it?
I think I am looking very much forward to Clear Coasts when it eventually does come out. I think that just based off of what I saw, there's going to be a lot in store for us to dissect or break down. But once it eventually does, the payoff will be amazing.
I think so too. I think it's because I know when field officers came out, a lot of people saying, "Oh, we've got to sell what field officers." Are we going to now see that in the for Lawbot, Bossbot? I think the team did a good job. I think it was a good idea for them not to be say, "Oh, we're going to now do the next field office, give me the next big update." Instead, it was Clear Coast, which is really cool. And also, is there a volcano? Is there a volcano in Clear Coast?
Ooh, possibly.
It was sort of there, but then in Toonfest the volcano disappeared. So where has it gone? Has it gone on a holiday itself? I think it's interesting. Maybe the liquidator's there from Grindworks. That would be incredible, actually. We need the liquidator in
speculation.
There you go. That would be amazing. Like as soon as think the volcano's about to erupt and it's just the liquidator, and you're like, oh okay, like one massive. Oh, that'd be. Sorry, I'm now thinking of big ideas. Like where in cog battles we have only 4 toons can face a cog battle. It'd be really cool if in Clear Coast there was one that's like a big bad that you could then have 15 of you, for example. I know technically you can get up to 8 in the VPs and stuff, but something that could be a massive one that makes it more challenging. I think it would be. I don't know. That's just a thought. Just a thought. But I'm just really intrigued about how much interaction there is because they show the cafe quite a fair bit in the trailer, so I do wonder whether we're going to see something happening with the with that cafe. Do you think that's going to be anything special, or do you think it's just a wonderful bit of decoration?
Honestly, I have no idea, but at the same time, I think that we might be seeing some side story there.
Yeah.
Or we could not.
Who knows?
Let the speculation run wild.
Yeah, which we'll keep waiting to find out. And meanwhile, I am just trying to find another building, and I am struggling. Maybe we'll have to go somewhere different. Oh wait, no. There's one here. I've got a building here ready for us to do. We can do this one. But yeah.
Just running.
Wait, it's all TTR theory. One big TTR theory.
But hey, that's just a theory. A TTR theory.
But it's going to be so amazing once Clear Coasts comes out and be able to just enjoy something that's completely new to all of us. I think that's the interesting part. Build offices, people had a rough idea of what to expect because it technically was originally there in Toontown Online. Whereas this, no one knows really what to expect. We are pretty much all in the dark, aren't we?
Yep.
And yeah,
there is one thing that I am just waiting for to happen.
oh, what's
It's actually 3 words: executive office towers.
Ooh, that would be nice.
That what? Because that's been sitting in Bosspot HQ for who knows how long, and we have no idea what's going on in there.
That's true. Yeah, that's just been there for a very long time, and nothing's happening. So yeah, is that something that's going to be part of Clear Coast that we're just not aware of yet?
Could be, but at the same time, I don't know. You don't know? None of us do.
None of us do. I mean, big question. I think that is that some people have asked is: will Beanfests move to Clear Coasts?
Definitely.
Like the whole tradition of Knowledge Dreamland just goes, and we're all in Clear Coasts for it. Which, I mean, who would not want to hang out in Clear Coasts? It's really cool. So I have got like one more question for you, and it's a bit of a deep one, I think. So you can take your time with it.
Hit me.
But like, why does Toontown matter to you? Because it's been around for a long time, and there's not many games that have this sort of big community that's part of it. So yeah, why does Toontown matter so much to you?
That is a really good question. Honestly, to me, Toontown will always matter to me because when I was a kid, this was the first MMO that I ever found and played, and so from the beginning, Toontown Online has held a special spot in my heart. It actually has been about maybe 18 years since, actually I don't know how long it's been. I found the game in like 2007, 2008 and played up a bit. Of course, I got sidetracked with real life and lost out on the game and picked this up in 2019 before Crashed Cash Spot. But since then, it's just been such a big part. And honestly, it feels like just something that I can fall back to for a sense of normalcy, a sense of like finding friends, finding people with common interests. And really, gosh, I'm stumbling on my words.
You're good.
But yeah, I think it's just a sense of community, a sense of following the legacy, and a sense of escape.
Yeah, I could totally see that. I think it does, because I think like there's a lot of games out there today where it's like you have to put like a lot of thinking and investment into it, and the community can sometimes be a little bit intense. Whereas, yeah, I find with Toontown, I don't get that sense of like intensity. Like everyone knows it's like we're here to have a bit of fun. It's relaxed. We're toons facing cogs. You can't take it too seriously, which is what I really enjoy about it. And it's interesting that you sort of picked it up in 2019, and I'm a little bit jealous that you picked it up at before Crash Cash Spot. I missed that because I had no idea that it was that TTR was made, and I was gutted that I missed out on that.
Yeah. So funny story, I actually found TTR in like 2018 because at the time I was still like just trying to get through high school, and I stumbled upon a Smirky stream.
Oh wow. Okay.
And that's how I found it.
It's crazy. I only stumbled upon Smirky stream from like after I've like got into Toontown Rewritten, and I saw a Smirky stream. I was like, this is amazing. And then saw a Smirky as a TTR part, and I was like, wow, what's all this? And the rest is history, which is really, really
yep.
Cool. But that
and it's also fun to just see how far the game's the game has spread from its origins. Because, of course, we've got Toontown Rewritten, the legacy server. We've got Grindworks, the roguelike. We've got Corporate Clash, the twisted one. I do have some opinions on that I am not going to say.
Fair enough.
And then we have all the smaller servers in between. Tooniversal, Event Horizon, and who knows what else is to come.
Yeah, I mean, even like Roblox as well. Like, there's the Toontown Roblox one on there. There's so many different servers, and I would never have imagined that this is where Toontown would find itself today. But it's amazing, and I love it so much.
Yeah.
That's it for all my questions. So I guess for those that do not know, how can people check out your content?
You ever want to find me? You can find me on my channel, AsrieltheYoshi. You can find me just running around Toontown on Yoshi.